guys, I'm back. Sorry, the previous request.
Ah, you're back.
After receiving an invitation from Jade's Anti-Destruction Alliance, the Astral Express set its course for Himiko's homeland, the world from which the Express set off again after its fall. Plain Arcadia. In this world blessed by the elation, there exists the Phantasmoon Games. Wearing ancient masks of the elation, 8 chosen participants strive to create miracles that moves the hearts and souls of. Having managed this world for many years, the IPC seeks to profit by controlling this aeonic game. In response, the Astral Express, too, has decided to enter the front. Meanwhile, General Yao Guang, the Xianzhou envoy to the Anti-Destruction Alliance, foresaw through divination the great crisis looming over Plain Arcadia. In her reading, the Stellaron hunter Blade, who had arrived for the Phantasmoon Games to uncover the truth behind the coming apocalypse, Yao Guang seized a mask of elation meant for the Stellaron hunters and placed it upon Sunday's face. Thus, due to this unexpected turn of events, Sunday was made a participant in the games. Meanwhile, we journeyed to the school tied to Himiko's family in search of the mask of elation that had once belonged to her. Yet before we could reach it, we were attacked by the streamer Sparksy, a double of Sparkle, who seized the mask for herself. After seeing through the illusion, I encountered a mysterious girl named Evanesia in the school's archive room. With her help, I obtained another mask of her own creation, and thus became a supplicant of the Phantasmoon Games. To defeat Supplicant Sparksy, we ventured deep into the... Yet, at the close of the Supplicant's first battle, greater...
No need to hesitate. Your judgment. Mountains move, dragons rise! Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Is it coming? Are you the west wind? Away we go!
Fight to the death! Dragons, obey this soaring above the lands! This is permanent! Archer and I!
I offer my blood to consume this injustice. Beasts, come and slaughter each other! Sins must be paid. Go and fight to the death. Sins must be paid. Oh, this old wolf hasn't lost all his fangs yet. I see through you.
Serenity stands clear before me. In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Take off together! Good!
Go and fight to the death. I offer my blood to consume beasts. Go and slaughter each other. Sins must be paid. Eye for an eye. Go and fight to the death.
It's coming! Set! Fighting the west wind, away we go!
Sins must be paid. Eye for an eye.
Minds and fates of immortality.
Hit her with horns. Fight to the death.
Serenity is before me.
I see through you.
Soaring above the lands! This is permanent!
Beasts, slaughter each other. Archer and I. Fight to the death. Archer and I. Fight to the death.
Fighting the west wind, away we go!
Entangled
It's of no consequence.
to my heart's content.
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Hit her with horns.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
I see through you.
To be reborn.
Sound lingers.
Deja vu.
emerge from your cocoon. Existence is unity. All will be swept away by the wind.
May death protect us! We can do it!
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Root here.
We can do anything!
So may the wind.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish.
Have some sunshine!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
So you were the light. I know. Let's continue that.
Miss March, please, look straight into my eyes. Now, I'll need you to repeat these next few lines after me, tone of voice.
Huh?
The sky is blue.
The sky is blue, not a dazzling display of sparks.
Though dazzling sparks may light.
Are you kidding? That's one sentence? Okay, though dazzling sparks may very...
The internet is both an umbilical cord and a waste duct for the mind, through which humanity's thirst for elation gave birth to the
Whoa there! That's a bit much. Maybe...
These are the test sentences I improvised according to the guidelines from the Human and Intellitron Emotional Baseline Test. I carefully observe the subject's micro-expressions and tone changes at the moment they say the name Sparksy, to check if they are infected by a mimetic virus. Given how fascinating your reaction was, I clearly don't need to worry about you. Should you find yourself experiencing any livestream addiction withdrawal symptoms later, feel free to...
You're handling this like a real...
It's impossible to predict what will happen during the Phantasmoon Games. Once, after that incident, we incorporated mimetic treatment into the Department of Aberration Defenses, and Sparksy Khan didn't cause any casualties this time. That's the Department of Aberration Defense's term for them. It usually refers to imagine. Without proper containment measures, a calamity-level aberration can destroy dozens of cities as it spreads. That's the scale we're talking about.
You? An aberration? What are you talking about? Though, I gotta say, you do look pretty weird with that mask on.
Don't tell me you're a Cosmicon collective player. The Department of Aberration Defense's hazard ratings are nothing like the power ratings in some card game. Right then, that's all for the required checkup. If you're interested in aberration calamity threat levels and how they're classified, you might want to take a look at this document. Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to tell you. Remember Lyndon Scott? The man who served as your tour...
What? Though, given how he's behaved, he's definitely rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But I doubt any of it was serious enough to get him killed. Right?
Seems like you are quite familiar with him.
You don't suspect us, do you?
Easy there, young. Of course, there's no way the renowned heroes of the Express would harm some lowly IPC employee simply because they had a problem with. The initial results of our investigation suggest his murder might be connected to the Phantasmoon games. Anyway, I wish you...
Scott. Could he actually... So, the Phantasmoon games. Pretty fright... Yeah. I understand what you mean. Scott pops up now and then to give us a bit of trouble. But I'd say
If the killer is here for the Phantasmoon games, they might become our enemy.
the Phantas... Good thing Himeko entrusted this mission to the two of us. Who would have... Forget it. I'm not like you. I was never... It's just... such a shame. We finally get a chance to...
I'll triumph in the...
But, look. Don't push... Oh, right. Where are Himeko and Mr. Yang? They must be getting
He wants to hear what happened between Himeko and her dad.
Can't blame him for being curious. I really want to know too. Let's go buy some snacks together during lunch break.
you're here. Himiko hasn't mentioned her father at all in the time since I've boarded. So, what is going on between them? As you were the only one with her at the time.
Yeah, it really threw me for a sec when you said Himiko's father. But when you think about it, it's only natural that Himiko has a father, right?
"15 years ago, the Phantom Moon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Her name... Who exactly?
15 years ago, when I made up my mind, even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off, strictly speaking, ever since I can remember. His presence in my... So, I would ask you.
Well, well, well. Look at you. Just a joke. A joke. It's been 15 years after. So, what's with that gravestone I saw with your name on it?
When you don't know if you'll live to see tomorrow, there's nothing strange about getting your affairs in order in advance.
How could you be so formal with your own father? At least call me Dad like you used to, okay? Hold it. And you don't tell me. Himiko, is this your child?
Could you please stop making things worse?
I haven't seen you in 15 years, and now I'm like, who's the father?
That's enough! You are looking at my colleague.
You hear that? She called me father. Hello there, my friend. Sorry about that. I thought you were Himiko's daughter for a second there. You must forgive me. I'm just an old-timer who's lost touch with... I'm a painter. Most of my work involves a travel... Himiko. I know I've let too many chances to spend time with you.
Just slip away. The first time we met was at Mother's funeral, when I was already 6 years old. Let's put that aside for now.
You might not believe me, but I've been running around for your sake all this time. All these years, I've been...
You didn't know about me becoming the Express's...
15 years. The Express never stopped. I did hear many rumors. At first, I thought it was just someone else with the same name. And even when curiosity drove me to look up your picture, I still didn't dare believe. I thought about contacting the Express. But what if their navigator was just... I've been clinging to an absurd notion that if I never sought the answer, there was still a 50-50 chance. So...
I'd rather not tarry here too long. I'll be taking my... The Express has defeated the supplicant that occupied this school and prevented another tragedy like the one... Go comfort those students. And see if you can't...
Phil, can we talk? Sorry, kid. This might be a bit abrupt, but... has Himiko ever mentioned her surname to you? I'm a failure of a father. But what exactly happened 15 years ago? I can't believe it. She actually survived the weathering curse. Have you heard the tale of the legendary painter Graphia, who hid heaven? It is said that to achieve few descendants carrying the Graphia bloodline, Himiko was no exception. She was tormented by the curse for years. The elixir seekers' folk remedies, the intelligentsia's guild treatments. In the end, I'm just a useless son-in-law who married into the family. Strictly speaking, I can't really be considered a Graphia descendant. You're right. I just didn't realize how she got through it, how she survived. None of that's important. If I may ask a small favor, would you mind? I want to make up for all the care I failed to give her all those years.
Truly a memorable father-daughter reunion. Brings up some memories of my own home as well.
There goes Mr. Yang with that knowing look again.
When I was a child, my parents were also always busy with work. It wasn't until I became a father myself that I understood how they felt.
So, did you already promise to give... thought as much. After all, it's Himiko's dad.
Ah, everyone's here. So,
Not at all. She's the one who...
would you all be so kind as to show me around? So, this is the Astral Express. As to be expected, of course, huh? It's the place where my daughter works. By the way, what's the pay like for a navigator? Does a position come with insurance and an annual bonus?
Talk about parental love. First thing out of his mouth is asking about her salary. Like I'd have a clue. Nice one. Parents can probably relax as long as their kids aren't making less than they are, right?
Really? Don't underestimate me, kid. I've got big shots from across the cosmos on my client list. While I wouldn't say my work is worth a king's ransom, my fees...
Mr. Ryosuke, please rest assured. None of the Express crew ever lack for money. We not only receive support from members of the Genius Society, but also from prosperous commercial worlds, such as the Planet of Festivities.
Ah, good, good. Hearing you say that is, speaking of which, what kind of work does being a...
Don't you underestimate Himeko either. Her daily duties include, charting navigation routes, calibrating warp jumps, and...
Oh!
Of course! Every time we return safely from a trailblazing... Hey, come on! You're just trying to stir up trouble. If Himiko's the backbone of the Express, then our conductor is the absolute cutest and hardest working of all. Right, Pom Pom?
Oh? We got a new... This jump... No wonder he felt so familiar!
Conductor?
Superior? That's way too formal. It's Himiko who's...
He's...
It's all my fault. I was just curious about your daily work, so I asked your colleague.
Mad? Why would I be mad? Mr. Ryosuke, welcome aboard the Astral.
Well, but it's been way too long since we last saw each other. As your father, at least while you're staying here, please allow me to show you some of the fatherly care and devotion.
Excuse me? Why don't the two of you go to the party car?
Shush.
That's just our domestic robot's name. Come on, Father. People are resting here. Let's not disturb them. I want to talk about the Phantasmoon games.
They left. Whoa. That's the first time I've seen Himeko be that cold to anyone. Oh, what are you still doing here? I get it. Reunions are private, and you don't want to spoil.
So that's Himeko's father.
I hope a drink will help the two of them, if they do.
When it comes to breaking the icy, the person who drinks it will yelp. Ha! Friendly reminder, that is not a... Ooh. Got it. I'll make myself skip.
Being a nameless is neither relaxing nor comfy. Most of the time, we are facing down Void Rangers from the Antimatter Legion, bugs left by the Swarm disaster, Borisin, and various organizations that are suspicious of the Express.
That dangerous? Huh. Maybe, talk about coincidence. Just so happens I'm getting on in years. And Graphia Academy is in need of a new...
You know that's not what I meant. Once I've set my mind, ever since I was 6, when you told me those stories about traveling through the cosmos.
Actually, I was just kidding. I'm not completely clueless about what the Express and what you...
Please don't tell me it's fluffy across the blue.
That's right. The protagonist is a baseball bat-wielding raccoon.
As an artist, you do have a good eye. Come over here. Thanks for giving us some time.
Himeko. That's the first time I've seen you smile since I... So, what brought you back home this time?
Like I said before.
So, the Phantasmoon Games 15 years ago.
Indeed.
I see. That makes sense. For those of us who haven't experienced the Ionic game firsthand, it's just something from the history books, or even akin to a myth.
But I never imagined that the Ionic game would turn into a blood sacrifice overnight. The Herald of Death was a heartless madman. If I hadn't defeated him then, all of Duomension City would have become his slaughterhouse. During the first few years of my journey, I relived that evening every single night in my dreams. The color of that twilight, painted with blood. So much blood. Blended with terror and screams. The victims were twisted like clay into grotesque. Even if I could avenge his victims, in the end, it won't bring them back to life. The entire thing is like a heavy piece.
You did your best, and I'm glad to...
I thought I'd... Just like 15 years ago, the IPC wants to control everything. However, a game woven by... I received a report from the Department of Aberration Defense. I'm sure she must also have heard. There's been a brutal incident in Dovebrook District. Someone massacred.
What? The Herald of...
People at the Department of Aberration Defense told me that the Herald of Death was executed after his verdict was passed. Even were he to be resurrected, the rules dictate that the same person cannot become a supplicant twice.
Are you saying we've got a copycat?
That's right. The Herald of Death has a copycat. But what I find even more worrying is that this Phantasmoon Games has caught the attention of something. I believe that whether or not this Herald of Death copycat has a connection to the Phantasmoon Games, defeating him presents an excellent opportunity for you to demonstrate. Exactly. As for you, Dad, have any clients commissioned you lately? It'd be best if you left this world for a while.
Oh. May I take that as my daughter showing concern for her dad?
You can take it as a safety advisory from the Astral Express. Also, as she has already become a supplicant and joined the Phantasmoon Games, she will have my full support. I'd like her to temporarily keep the Mask of a Lady.
Too late for me to raise any objections at this point, right?
Thank you.
Ah, got it. Next, it's time to show me the way out, isn't it? I've definitely overstayed my welcome. For most of my life, I couldn't be there for my daughter. And now that I finally have the chance, she wants me to leave. In that case, let Himiko. The Graphia...
I'll be there, Dad. I apologize. My father's little tour seems to... Let's head to the parlor car and check in on Welt and March.
Has Mr. Ryu...
Yes. I told him to head home for now. After all, I'm really sorry, everyone.
Not at all. Mr. Ryusuke is your family. And that makes him...
Madame Pearl sent a message to the Express just now, inviting our supplicant to a meeting. She'll have a private car. Yes. The meeting won't be held in some stuffy, formal reception room. She would like us to visit and tour the headquarters of a company. Himiko, you know about Perlux Corp, right?
Of course. It's the biggest entertainment conglomerate in plain arcade.
Entertainment company.
That's right. Perlux Corp is a titan, dominating the entertainment consumer market, including cartoons, comics, games, toys, and the like. They've cornered.
Oh, so that's where the Pearl...
Did Pearl mention what she wanted to talk about?
She didn't say much, but she specifically mentioned wanting to...
Helping her opponents in the Eon...
We may be able to get a clearer picture.
Think about it. You've already crossed paths with key figures from numerous factions, and even built rapport with... Though she holds a high administrative position on this planet, do not forget, she is also one of the 10 Stonehearts. You've already dealt with Aventurine on numerous occasions, so you should have ample experience handling members of the 10 Stonehearts.
Hey, don't worry. If things...
Looks like March wants to visit...
I'm just trying to look out for her.
Well then, I'll leave...
Aren't you coming with us?
I'd like to talk with my father. Didn't he say he would hand over the records about the Phantasmoon Games from our family history to me?
I understand. In that case...
Oh, score! A private car!
You should be familiar with it. It's just under the giant gate next to the AT Plaza.
Isn't that where we first met? Perfect! I've been wanting to stop by the Birds are born with no shackles. Look! There's a convenience store! Mind if I grab a copy of Fluffy Across the Blue while we're waiting?
Is that the comic based on the Express's adventures?
The best part is that the author drew all of us as a... Right back at ya.
In fact, it was recently announced that the Fluffy is getting an animated adaptation, and the copyright for it is currently held by Pearl.
It's a super memorable comic.
Looks like we got here on the early side.
All right.
Might as well take a look around then.
Absolutely insane. Did you see the post I shared? Hey, you hear the news? There was a supplicant battle at Graph.
Yeah, I saw it. The online forum.
The supplicant called Sparksy.
I heard her live stream got permabanned. Good thing that Nameless from the Astro.
I wonder what the next supplicant will.
Anyone with a high-level
Hello there. Would you like to learn more about the Research Society?
Have you read the new chapter of Buffy Across the Blue? Have you read the new...
Sorry, I'm not into comics.
They just released the official concept art for that
That mech design is totally unrealistic.
Do you have the
Hey, relax.
Wow! You are... What happened to the newest issue?
Play nice.
Let's wait and
Is the weight of work and stress in your life?
So,
Rest assured, the only thing joining our we've set up a venue near Dovebrook.
I had a friend who passed away, and he mentioned...
Your friend passed away? How terribly sad.
He told me that if I joined the Research Society of Happy Smiles, I could get rid of my suffering.
It's now been well over a decade. Come to think of it, it would...
Well, if it isn't the Astral Express... I'm here to do my job. Problem is, you've gone and messed up my investigation. Here I was, pretending to be a broke pal with a star like you here. I can't even test... You must have heard about the Sinwish Syndicate killings in Dovebrook, right? Based on your social circle, planning to avenge him? Sharp eyes, Missy.
Be careful. The murderer is the Herald of Death.
And even so, it's my duty to... Because one of the victims happened to be someone I was unfair. Revenge killings, or no matter where you are in the cosmos, like an eye for an eye.
Hey, guess which lucky girl.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ashvale, the We did have a bit of a...
That's what you meant?
First time I've ever heard anyone introduce themselves as a famous detective. Mr. Ashvale? Why are you staring at me? Is there something weird on my face?
Young lady...
Well, give it to you! This was the last copy in the store, you know.
I see, of course.
Hey, mister, this isn't about the money.
Because it was the last one on the shelves. True. The last item in stock is like the final slice of cake on a plate. The last prey... Truth is, today is his farewell ceremony. He'd always be rambling on, but after all that...
That's enough. My poor little...
Thank you very much. I heard you're the real-life inspirations for the characters. Since you're here...
Unbelievable.
Thank you both. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like to give you a friendly word of caution, little. However, all eyes will be on you during the Phantom Moon Games. On such a public stage, discretion would be wise. Because when the masses see your... So, what are the plans you might... Just like this comic.
Is he an acquaintance of yours?
He's just some weird detective.
It's nearly time for Perlux Corp to pick us up.
we're here.
Maybe they got stuck in traffic on their way over.
Greetings, crew of the Astral Express. It is my honor.
Mechatron?
I am guard number 100086. I'm truly honored.
So?
According to the instructions given to me by Madame Pearl's secretary, there is still one more guest.
Well, now, how did I not...
It's you!
Hey, Mechatron, what's the plan? Do we hop into your cockpit, or are you gonna give us all a...
Your ride is ready. Please.
Whoa! Now,
your ride isn't your run-of-the-mill business car.
Sorry. This might come across as a bit insensitive, but I have to ask.
Of course not. I'll be driving and monitoring this vehicle remotely.
Now that is us.
Wow, that's one massive...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the head.
Back when Himeko said this was an entertainment company, I knew their headquarters wouldn't be some ordinary old office building. But this is way too much. That giant robot statue? This place is totally like some supersized...
Ha! You're absolutely right. In accordance with the vision of our founder, our lobby was intentionally constructed, as you see it now, to realize dreams that far exceed what consumers imagine has always been Perlux Corp's core design philosophy, and we have never strayed from it. If any of you are familiar with our company's works, you may recognize this as...
Mechatron Warrior Series, the Daybreak Squadron's base of operations.
Looks like Mr. Yang here is quite a fan. Now, Madame Pearl would like to invite everyone from the Astral Express to take a tour before your official meeting begins. She has arranged for a member of our staff to accompany you, so please, wait here a moment.
I understand, Mr. Faerun. Thank you for escorting us all this way.
Well then, I'll take my leave. This way, Detective.
see you around, everyone.
Oh, really? Pearl wants us to look around here before the meeting? That seems kinda weird.
Could it be related to her proposed collaboration? Perhaps this is...
It's all good as long as we get a chance to look around. That works for me. Why don't we explore while we wait for our new guide? Mr. Yang! Over here, quick, come on! Mr. Yang! Isn't this... There's no way that's an end...
I saw it. Please, just keep it down. We're here as they're getting... Looking more closely... Oh, what a shame. I was hoping...
Really? In that...
Seeing as we're on someone else's property, comparing... Arahato is an animation all about robots.
Oh, what a stereotypically...
My days of being a hot-headed young man are well behind me, so please, cut this mature old man some slack, would you? We don't...
Now we're talking.
Oh, standing below a huge Mechatron like this is just incredible.
Looks like Mr. Yang's still young at heart after all.